It is Mr. Nick Grimshaw! Nice to see you. Hello, everyone. Because when they said, "Oh, Nick Grimshaw's doing it," I thought, "Oh, that's so nice of him. I'm sure he'll do like the 7 o'clock slot because he's got to be up quite early." No, the last.
I don't know why I agreed to this. I'm so tired.
Well, no, you must be exhausted.
Yes, I'm about to pass away. I think.
Because what time did you? Because this morning you got up at.
I got up at about 5:15.
Was this morning you were very grumpy and tired?
I was so grumpy.
Did you refuse to have your picture taken with Honey Monster?
Yeah, well, I turned up to... I'm usually fine. I'm never really grumpy in the morning. And then when I woke up, I was a little bit grumpy this morning. When I got to work, it was like 10 to 6. And there was... Is it the Honey Monster? Like the Sugar Puff Monster?
Yeah.
Was outside work. And they were like, "Can you have your picture with this guy?" And I was like, "No." Just like walked in. So sorry, Honey Monster. I love you.
Can I just say, as bad as it was being you getting up at that time, imagine being the man in that suit.
I know, yeah. I did feel really bad.
At least you were Nick Grimshaw, really, a DJ. He's like a man in some fun fur.
He'd been there since 4, like, all damp. Yeah. Anyway, well done on your show.
Oh, this show, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. It's been going for hours.
It has. It's been over hours. And actually, well done to this audience.
Yeah.
Who have been here for hours. So,
well done.
It's time for the final guests to join us. So, actually, we know who they are, so we'll say that for you. Yes, it's them, isn't it? Yes. So it'll be Matt Lucas. There's Matt Lucas. And it'll be Kissing Booth star David Gandy. Matt Lucas and David Gandy. Are they here? Are they? Oh, we have Matt Lucas. Yay! Hello. Hi. I'm very nice to see you. You know each other. Oh, see us up down.
Jack Graham.
David's on his way from the Kissing Booth.
Oh, is he?
So we'll just sit there very quietly. We'll just sit quietly till he
I
gets
sit
here.
here though.
Yes, that's where you should. Look at your clean shoes. Are they brand new?
Second wear.
Oh, very nice.
Unidentified sticky something on the side.
Yeah.
Graham, you know you've been here ages.
Yes.
Yeah, do you really need a poo?
Do you know, I'm all right.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was going to bring on a potty for you. Or a commode. A commode would have been good. You could have you could have let it all out and carried on.
Tell me, Matt. No, do you know,
And while they're showing the charity film, you could wipe.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, while the band is on.
Right, OK.
I've got some respect.
Yeah.
No, Oh, David Gandy's here. Bring him on, bring him on. Yay!
Hello. How are you? You okay?
How do you do, Matt?
Hello, sir. So nice to see you.
It's okay.
David Gandy, well done for doing that Kissing Booth thing.
Pleasure.
Was that hideous?
Yes.
No, you were like...
I lie.
It was like there was no plastic. You were just like... dear. It is funny that they put David Gandy on with the 3 of us.
I know.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
What are you saying, guys? What are you saying?
Nothing. Just...
I was at something recently and they said, "Can we get a picture of you two?" I was like, "No."
Do you not have your picture taken with anyone?
Gandy.
Honey Monster, David Gandy. No.
Well, if they're extremely ugly or extremely beautiful, no.
But people come up and they, like, you must get this, everyone, and everyone comes up and says, "Can I get a picture with you?" But then some people don't want a picture with you, they just want a picture with you standing there, which you feel like an absolute lemon. And the woman came up to me the other day and clearly couldn't quite use her iPhone, and she went, "Can I get a picture?" I went, "Sure, but we'll flip it around and we'll take a picture." And she didn't quite understand, but still she flipped her phone around, and then I could see the screen, and she was taking a picture of herself. And I was telling her, I was going, "No, you're taking a picture of yourself." She went, "Thanks for that," and walked off. So she's gone off now and gone, "I got a picture of David Gandy." And then she's looking at it and gone, "I just took a picture of myself." Like looking bemused or something.
David Gandy looks so like me.
Well, I look like Uncle Fester next to you, but then I look like Uncle Fester anyway, so what difference?
Dear. Now, David Gandy, if the 4 of us were in prison, which of us would be your bitch? Typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
I can see that. This is nice, I think.
Actually, they do look like they're sort of at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Us two.
Yeah, you're watching telly.
Do you think someone like that could pull someone like me, do you?
Now, Matt, you over the years you've done so many things for Comic Relief.
Yes,
did...
apologies for that. Yeah.
No! You did. And you've got, like, really famous people involved. I remember seeing you did a thing with Elton, didn't you?
Elton John, George Michael, Robbie Williams and Trisha. Yes. Yeah.
All the greats.
All the greats.
Are you involved on the night, or is this...
No. So I'm involved now, tonight.
Yes, no, I wasn't saying you need to do more.
No.
We're very glad you're here.
I won't be here, but I'm delighted to be here tonight at the witching hour.
It is quite scary.
Yes. I do feel sorry. I mean, you have to be up before anyone.
I'm waking up in 5 minutes for work.
Do you know, I looked down, and I didn't know that was a cushion. I thought you'd brought a bag on with you.
A sleeping bag.
Yes, you'd brought your stuff with you. And, OK, Brits.
Yes.
Brits.
Yes.
Straight from the Brits to work.
Yes.
Now, you sounded quite sober.
Yes? Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think I kind of sound drunk when I'm sober. I've got quite a slurry voice anyway, so I think you can get away with it.
Do you know what that sounds like to me?
What?
Denial.
Do you reckon?
Harry Styles, on the other hand, he sounded pissed beyond belief.
Yeah, I listened back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Not
was very
great,
drunk.
is it?
No.
No.
Who's looking after those boys? Because they need to be doing a much better job.
Me?
What? No,
I'm in charge.
You're doing a very bad job.
I don't know. No, that was, it was one of those things that I thought would be really funny in our heads, that on the way in, I was like, this is really brilliant. And then when I listened back to it, it's not really funny, is it?
It was all right. We all
It was
felt
all
your
right.
pain.
It was like a 4 out of 10 funny.
But no, I felt bad for Harry Styles, because he clearly was feeling the worst for wear.
Yeah. Also, Jamie Winston was there. Your guest who's just gone.
Oh, yes.
She was involved. I knew it was a bad show and a bad idea when I looked into the live lounge and she was hula hooping in a bejeweled baseball cap with a giant bottle of vodka. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get fired.
Yeah, and you're like, this is the breakfast show?
It's 7:15.
Now, David Gandy, you've launched an appeal to help comic relief. What is? Tell us about it.
It's called the Blue Steel Appeal. I decided I couldn't get away from Zoolander anymore, so I've engulfed the whole comedy factor of male modelling.
When you watch Zoolander, is it like a documentary?
There are elements to it, and that's as far as I'm going to say. There are elements to it that are very,
All right,
very
so
similar.
Blue Steel Appeal.
Yes. Yeah, so it was an idea. I just kind of wanted to bring the fashion industry get a bit more involved in comic relief. I approached them and... yeah, so in the press today it said I persuaded my fashion friends. I don't have any fashion friends anymore because I have harassed them and stalked them and they're not going to talk to me anymore. So what we've done is there's one-off prizes on an eBay auction from tonight until the 17th. And this includes handbags by Victoria Beckham with private messages. Kate Moss is doing a handbag. We've got, Victoria Beckham's donated 2 tickets to her show in New York.
And the more you bid, the less likely you have to actually take those tickets and go to the show. The biggest bidder doesn't get the tickets.
Doesn't that include flights?
Well, there's lots of stuff going on in England
Oh,
as
come
well.
on, you tight bitch. You watching Victoria? Show her the flights. Come on. We're talking economy. Just saying.
Yeah, no, that's good. We worked with Louis Vuitton's donated, Butler and their sort of their Bond Street sort of place up on Bond Street, and he teaches you how to pack. He's like the master packer.
Oh yeah, you can have a lesson in how to pack.
Yeah, and you get the butler and you get everything. So they've done that. It's
This just sounds so euphemistic.
the master packer.
He's really good at packing. He's a master packer. It's on the upper floor.
We've done other stuff. Like Dolce & Gabbana have donated their VIP box at the San Siro Stadium in Milan to go and watch the football. So it's all kind of like fashion related, but it's not always, you know,
fashiony things.
Yeah.
So it'd be good
absolutely.
for rich people to buy presents for people.
Well, the idea is that we all go to these kind of dinners where then all these auctions are, and then lots of rich people bid for things that they don't need. So my idea of eBay that everyone here and everyone in the world can sort of get can see the different side of fashion that that they would never have got a chance to see.
But it's good if a rich person eventually wins the bid. We don't want anyone to sell their house to get these things. I mean,
Well,
well, okay, then sell your house. Yeah. I'm homeless, but I've got a handbag.
Yeah, totally saw the Victoria Beckham show.
Now, one of the most amazing moments was watching the closing ceremony you did, wasn't it, David?
yes.
How did that happen?
We all had to keep it secret, actually. They approached us a long time ago. And, yeah, it was Vogue that sort of organised it. And along with the Olympic Committee, and yeah, I was the guy in the gold suit, the one that looked lost among the rest of the beautiful women. I'm not quite sure what I was doing there, to be honest. I don't know. The only thing I had an issue was that my suit was bronze more than gold, and I wasn't particularly happy about that, because I looked like I was like 3rd place, which really I looked...
Have you had to wear like awful clothes that you... Can you choose? Obviously you can't choose if you've been booked, but can you...
horrendous.
What's the worst thing you've worn?
I can't remember.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'll ask it. What's
Okay.
the worst thing? What's the worst thing that you've made to wear? Sorry, Nick. Hang on. I'm just.
Sorry, Graham.
Nick, could you? Thank you.
They said that's a
No,
question.
Nick. Sorry. I'm just asking them the question.
Okay.
Well, no, what's the worst thing? There's been some horrendous things. I mean, I'm quite famous for the little white trunks, and that was what I was known for just ages. The guy in the white trunks. Like, walking up on the street going, oh, this guy in the white trunks. I'm like, well, not anymore, but I mean, yeah, so that. And then I had to do a catwalk in them as well, like Dolce & Gabbana, and which makes me laugh. And Dolce & Gabbana, they get me there for a fitting the night before. And literally the guys go, and they sort of, I thought they just do it for fun, and they go, and they sort of put these spots on, that's their fitting. And I have to walk down the runway in this, and I only did it once, and it was just...
There you are in some white pants.
Oh, there it is.
Actually, you guys can talk about... Oh, there you go. But you can talk about fashion. I pioneered the onesie, of course, about 15 years ago.
You know you did, didn't you?
I got one for my birthday last week, a onesie as well.
Really?
Oh,
There you go, yeah.
not that it means anything. Like, oh, I'm wearing it, it means like a onesie's...
Yeah, I was 15 years before One Direction. If you see Harry Styles, give him that.
Well, actually, talking of Harry Styles,
Yeah.
earlier we watched there's something about the One Direction films. I don't know if you've seen the movies that, you know, the little films that One Direction made when they went out to Africa. But there's just something about seeing these really kind of incredibly lucky boys coming face to face with really unlucky children. So we thought, just to drive our total up at the end of the night, please watch this film and text as much as you can.